guys, it's Tom Choose bringing you guys another episode in our Colorado Rockies franchise mode, and today we're going to be doing the off-season episode, and we have made a couple moves off screen just to try to free up some cap room to kind of address our hole at second, or not at second base, at shortstop, sorry. And we've traded two players. We traded Anthony Rendon for two. This guy is actually a pretty decent starter. He's got 4 pitches, 60 stamina, and then a what looks like could probably be a pretty decent reliever for Anthony Rendon, who's on like a $13 million a year contract. Yeah, just under $13 million. So I was happy with that trade, and then we traded Thornburg, who was coming off a really rough year for us, for Chris Owings, just because I was trying to drop the salary, and yeah, that it all worked out pretty well. Looking at our rotation as of right now, Syndergaard, Giolito, Ventura, Matt Reyes. We have Gray in the bullpen, Talon, Glasnow, and Bucknell. So I believe we're going to try to package somebody like that to trade for a shortstop. One of those 4 players. Looking at our lineup, it's really not that bad. We've got Buxton, Tapia, McMahon, Baez, Hadishi, Reed, which I am going to try to improve. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Tapia over in right field. Then Victor Reyes can slot into the left field spot. Oh, I forgot. Or Victor Robles. Victor Reyes is, yeah, I'm sorry, Victor Robles. I think I'm going to slot in, because Tapia can play all outfield spots. And what can Buxton play? Buxton. So one of those two are going to have to get moved over to left field. I believe I'm going to throw Victor Robles. We'll just throw Victor Robles in right field, Tapia in left, Buxton in center. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, looking at the lineup, our biggest hole still is shortstop. So I think we improved shortstop, we improved the whole team. And we have, I want to say, about 20, maybe $30 million, $33 million to spend in free agency. The only issue is that if we go look at the free agents that play shortstop, you can see literally nobody too great. We'll sort by OSA. Trevor Story is the best shortstop out there right now, and that's by OSA ratings. Our head scout does not think too highly of him anymore, and obviously we know what we're kind of getting with Trevor Story, but definitely a rough year for shortstops. Now, if we look for just infielders, those are outfielders, awkward. There are some decent. You've got Will Myers, obviously Nolan Arenado, Kipnis, Anthony Rizzo, but really nobody that can help us with that shortstop hole. So I think we might just go get somebody that I think will improve the team, and then maybe look to offload somebody. But right now I'm going to try to trade Ken Giles. Actually, we also need relief pitching, like a really strong relief pitcher that hopefully will pan out this year. I think we need to get rid of or get a relief pitcher that's going to be able to shut down and really do well out there. So let's sim one day. I'm not too worried. Nobody's going to sign Ken Giles. We are going to shop him, and I shopped him before, and I got Kyle Schwarber. He's on a pretty good contract for at least one more year. We also could go look at getting just a relief pitcher like a Wade Davis, but I really feel like going and getting Kyle Schwarber would be a good idea, being 26 years old. Definitely just a good young player with a $3.9 million contract. Let's get into some prospects, see if we can snag a prospect out of this as well. I think I was offered him before, and he didn't look that great. Not terrible, but again, not great. What in the world? That's interesting. That's so weird. Okay. Um, Charlie Cody. He actually does not look too bad. What if we can throw him in there? Okay, so we can get Charlie Cody as well. Perez, he's got 3 pitches. I wonder if we can get him as well. Perez. Okay, so we could really throw in anybody. Bonilla. So Bonilla and Ken Giles for Schwarber, Cody, and Perez, improving our farm system some more, helping out our cap room a little bit. But that really wasn't a big deal for that trade. That wasn't the reason why we did that trade. Real quick, we are going to run and look at the minor league ranking systems. We are first by nearly 50 points. Sheffield, Lang. Oof, that's a tough name to pronounce. Just a lot of really decent young pitchers. Grant Holmes. So the thing is that we just don't have enough spots in our rotation. So let's go look at player info. Let's go look at player rankings. Top 20 position players. We need to look for shortstops. Now, Corey Seager or... I don't really feel like Corey Seager... I guess Arcia wouldn't be bad, as well as Correa wouldn't be bad, obviously. I wonder what it would take to get Correa. Victor Robles. And then we can go out and just get a right fielder. Correa. He had 49 bombs last year. I mean, great speed, obviously. But the thing is that he's in my Houston Astros series as my shortstop there. But 50 home runs, 49, 45 last year, 119 runs, 26 doubles, over 100 RBI 3 years in a row. Okay, so their pitching is really good apparently. Who is there? Oh, Chris Sale, Keuchel, McCullers, Shelby Miller. Yeah, okay, so their pitching is really good. Let's go to the Milwaukee Brewers and see who they want for him. No trade would work. And then LA, Los Angeles Dodgers. And who would you want for Corey Seager? Nobody. So I think the Astros might be the only team that's really willing to trade here. Anybody else? Nolan Arenado's up there. Bogarts and Crawford. I wouldn't mind going to try to get Bogarts. Barreto. I feel like we go try to get Correa, and we can trade Correa for Victor Robles. Maybe we can just trade Correa for some prospects. Looks like they need a first base prospect, and I'm pretty sure we have a couple of those. Yeah, Angie. I wonder if we can give him and your offer is an insult. Yeah. You just do straight up for Victor Robles? What kind of contract is Correa on? 17 million? What's it go up to? 24 million? That's really not that bad for Correa. I think we're going to pull the trigger on this trade. Correa for Victor Robles. So now we just have an outfield hole as well as relief pitching, which I think I think it'll be a little bit easier to figure that out rather than a shortstop hole given the free agency class. Because, I mean, there was just no shortstop. So let's look at all outfielders. So some internationals, Chris Davis, George Springer. I would not mind bringing in George Springer. We're going to offer him a contract. He is 30, so we'll give him a 3-year deal with a team option at the end. If I can get him for like $8.5 million per year, that'd be great. So we'll send him that offer, and then we just need to get some relief pitching. And I think this offseason should be a pretty slow or a pretty quiet one. I'm pretty sure Betances and Chapman are both available. I'll be really close on trying to get enough money for both of them. It would be really great to get both of them. Maybe if we can kind of Lesson. What if can we get you for 6.5? Ooh, if we can get Chapman for 6.5 and then Betances, a lefty and a righty both in our bullpen, we can get him for 6.5. What if we can get him for like 5? 4? Are you joking me? If we can get all 3 of these players, I think our team would be really a World Series contender next year. I don't know. I'm just a little bit nervous that I don't know. I feel like I'm not making the right moves to improve the team enough. But the team is so good. Like, I think we're just a young team that we just don't have enough experience yet. Okay, so Springer favors his offer. Oh, Chapman is now demanding $8 million. Chapman favors his offer. Come on, just start signing. Winter meetings are about to start, so we'll hear from Betances. He's going to favor his offer. Oh, both of them want more money. Fuck. Why does he only have $3 million for... What happened there? Decrease noticeably, increase amazing. Chicago. Oh, we probably should turn that back on. LA, Mike Morin for Tapia. Tempting offer, but I like Tapia a little bit too much. Baltimore, McKay. Pretty decent pitching prospect. And number 1 or 2 starter. That's what he looks like. For Bryce Carter, who should be our catcher next year, so we're going to have to pass. Carrasco going to the Phillies. Donaldson going to St. Louis. Pittsburgh. Herrera for Smith. No thank you. Oh, we got to go vote for the Hall of Fame. San Francisco. Salazar for Ventura. We just don't need a first baseman, especially with Adichie. Like, come on now. Settles in Baltimore. Interesting. So, going from Colorado to New York to Baltimore. Milwaukee, Thompson for Reyes. LA, Austin Adams for Carlo Estevez. That's actually... really doesn't make much difference. Forrest Wall for a decent pitching prospect. Nobody too crazy though. 24th pick in the first round. So the thing is that we're gonna have to free up a little bit more room in our cap to sign these players. Who can we get rid of is the question. Delgado. Maybe we can trade Delgado away. Okay, so basically, like, the thing is that, we really just need anyone that's on, like, low contract, so we can kind of get the best out of, whoever. Wow, this guy looks really decent. I think we're going to go after him. I mean, it's not going to hurt us any. Delgado's not doing us any good. $8 million, so we probably need to get rid of one more person, and I think that person is going to be Caps. Let's see what we can get for Caps. Relief pitching actually seems to be pretty valuable this year. Panic, Osuna, Odor. Oh, that was the Odor that like they have 2 Odors. So I was trying to get out there. Anybody? Devers, interesting. That wouldn't hurt us at all. I think I might go after him. Yeah, I think Devers is going to be the guy we go after. I'd like to go after Osuna, but it's just not helping our money any. So let's go after the Boston Red Sox. Devers with 24 home runs. Complete the trade there. And now we have $29. We have $29 to spend in the free agency. Now we have 29 million. We should be able to go get Chapman. Oops. Nope. Did not mean to do that. Fuck. Oh, I swear to God, if you lose Chapman because I've misclicked, I'm gonna cry. 5.2 million for Betances. I guess we have to sim a day and no minor league deal. Yeah. My bad, Chapman. 8 million. We have the money now, so we can throw a little bit of money at him. Springer. He wants 9 million. Team option, 3 years. That's fine. Hopefully we can get through, sign all 3 of these players, and then next episode rock out the majority of the season. Play opening day, obviously, and hopefully get through a couple of months. 6 million, that's fine. Okay, hopefully things calm down. I don't know, I just really hope I can sign all these players. Because I think our team is looking really good if we get these 2 arms in. Betances, Chapman, Springer. Oh, come on now. Oh, we probably have missed quite a few trades. I need to turn that back on real quick before I forget. Because I'll just keep simming and then I'll be like, why am I not getting any trades? Do not disturb when I receive a trade proposal. Let's see. San Francisco has expired, of course. Kansas City, Aaron Sanchez for 4 and while we just don't need the starting pitching. I appreciate it though. A closer for Garcia, so a shortstop for a closer, only a 2-pitch closer. We're gonna pass on him. Toronto for Carter though, we don't want to give up Carter. LA. Whoa. Who is this? Okay, so, doesn't have the greatest pitches and only has 40 stamina. Looks like more of a reliever. Yeah, it looks like he's more of a reliever than a starter. Really good stats though, but I think I'll have to pass. LA for Will Craig. Oh, yeah, we'll execute that trade. And I think, we got one more from Cleveland for Devers. We're going to pass. Okay, back to hopefully trying to sign these players and then get through the offseason. Trade proposal from Atlanta. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, so we do sign Chapman. Heller, no thank you. So very happy with signing Chapman. Now hopefully Betances and Springer sign fairly soon. Toronto, Osuna for Smith. Tempting, but I'll have to pass on that as well. Betances wants more money, 7. It was 8. Which is really, I guess, what we thought he'd want. I just want this to be over. I just want, to get into the season. Oh, we forgot to vote in the Hall of Fame. Polanco for McMahon, no thank you. Let's see, who made it? Jeter. First ballot, Musina on the 7th year. Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens both getting pretty close. I'd be surprised if they don't make it. I don't want them personally to make it just because, really anyone that's been around PEDs and stuff I don't think deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But I guess that's, my opinion. Everyone else has different opinions, of course. Oh, man, this is McCann for Buxton. Interesting offer, but no thank you. I just want to sign some players. That's all I want to do is sign these 2 players. And like Betances isn't even reacting to his. That's like the weird thing. LA. Yeah, no thanks. Come on. Oops. I don't know why Betances isn't reacting. Like, this is so weird. Trade proposal from New York. Gurman. No. You're out of your mind. Okay, so he did react to it. I don't know if it's a good or bad reaction. I didn't read it. Okay, so, just sign already. Why are you guys taking so long? It's like mid-February. There we go. So we did sign somebody. So he cut my budget by $4 million. George Springer is signed Boston. Ooh, no. That's like a big name player, but I don't think he'd really fit. So many trade proposals. That's probably exactly why I turned them off. Seth Beer, no thank you. Come on, Betances. Yes, we get Betances. Devin Travis. We just don't need second baseman. Oops, didn't want to do that. I wanted to go back to manager settings. Nope, not manager settings. Trade proposal, and let's go look at our roster real quick. We'll edit that, and then we'll call this one an episode. So, our pitching, pretty good. Ventura, Giolito, Syndergaard, Reyes, Matz, Chapman closing with Betances, and Gray setting up. Gray might be on his way out. We just have so many like decent starting pitching that we need to get rid of somebody. Bring in either prospects or something, or we got to figure out something. Looking at the lineup though, Buxton, Perez, Schwarber in left, Correa, McMahon, Hadishi, Baez, and Reed. Obviously, we have Tapia that will probably slot into this right field position. Over Reed. Reed's not bad. I just would prefer to have Tapia in the lineup than not. We also have George Springer still. But I think that's going to be all for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is Thomas Hughes, and I will see you guys next time.